Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas gets an angry caller, Xander blasts Hope's new man over the history? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Xander Avant's return could open the door to some intriguing drama. Back in 2019, Thomas Forrester was at the height of his villain period as he worked to keep Beth Spencer's survival quiet. As part of that plan, Thomas hovered Xander and others in the secret circle. It was all part of Thomas' manipulative plan to lock in a future with Hope Logan, the object of his preoccupation. During the week of December 25th to 28th, Xander will speak with John Finn Finnegan since that's his new croaker. As Finn and Xander converse, it'll lead to the disclosure that Finn's tied to the Forrester clan. Once Xander finds out Finn is Steffi Forrester's hubby, he may seek updates on what happened to Thomas, Hope, and everyone differently involved in the stolen Beth saga. Will Finn confess that Hope is decoupling Liam Spencer and presently in a new love with Thomas? Still, that news is sure to leave Xander mealy since Thomas' old obsession caused so important chaos, if so. This could fluently lead to Xander seeking Thomas out for a heated battle. Xander may pay Thomas an angry visit and have many effects to get off his casket. Still, you can go Xander will blast him for derailing his life and obliging him into silence over Beth, if Thomas and Xander come face to face formally again. Xander may also act like Hope is still Thomas' victim and suspect that he ever manipulated their current relationship into passing. Of course, Thomas may apologize for his crooked history and admit that he did some terrible effects. Indeed so, Thomas has made great strides in remedy and truly believes he can love Hope in a healthy way now. Since Hope and Thomas are both subscribing grown-ups, Thomas won't see why they should run down from the connection they both feel. It's true that Thomas alloyed effects a bit through his shady history, but all they can do now is move forward. Although Thomas may rush to his own defense, Xander might worry it's just a matter of time until Thomas gestations and hurts Hope each over again. B&B has a great occasion for a Thomas and Xander showdown, so let's stopgap that they deliver. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Xander has to be back for a reason, so stay tuned to see any Thomas trouble he might stir up. Xander Avant back as Finn's case vows vengeance on Thomas? The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Xander Avant is back in city on the LA grounded Sudzer. We last saw the character in 2019 and suckers will formally again see the character beginning on December 28th. What brings Xander to city? It turns out he's a case of John Finn Finnegan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers Adane Bradley returns to B&B. Xander debuted in 2018 when the Avant family was large and in charge in LA. He's primogenitor Julius Avant's whoreson and the ex-boyfriend of Zoe Buckingham. Zoe was introduced to suckers after Xander arrived. She was unfit to let go of her partner and began stalking him in LA. Zoe's demented croaker paid her. Had a hand in stealing Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's baby son who he said had failed. Along the way Xander and Zoe come involved in the secrets and falsehoods girding Beth Spencer. Xander felt guilt for not coming clean about what he knew, especially when bad boy Thomas Forrester drove after ill-destined Emma Barber in his auto. B&B spoilers Adane Bradley is back as Xander Avant. Emma was on a charge to tell the verity but sorely texted while driving. When Thomas came across the crash point he wasn't unhappy that Emma was dead. Latterly, when Xander wanted to tell the verity about baby Beth's survival, Thomas bullied him and forced him to keep the secret. As a result, he despised Thomas, who was in a dark place back also. What does the history have to do with the present? Thomas is Finn's family-in-law via his marriage to Steffi Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers what happens next on the LA grounded Sudzer. Way back when, Steffi was raising baby Beth, who she named Phoebe Forrester. Naturally Xander may want the inside scoop on this situation, as well as an update on Hope and Liam. Spoilers indicate that Xander has flash wrathfulness in Finn's office. Is he frenetic that Thomas is now with Hope after all that went down? It could be that Xander still has a bone to pick with Thomas and that would not forebode well for Taupe. Tell us what you suppose about an implicit trouble in paradise plot for Taupe B&B suckers. The bold and the beautiful appearances and goings Xander is back. The bold and the beautiful appearances and goings say Xander is back in city. Adane Bradley, who played Xander Avant back in 2018 and 2019, is returning to the show. The last time that suckers got to see him, he was involved in all of the Baby Beth drama, and in November 2019 it was reported that he was taken off contract. Well, now it looks like he's back, and suckers will get to see him partake scenes with Finn as early as December 28th. We've a good feeling this has commodity to do with Eric Forrester being in the sanitarium. Then's what you need to know. The bold and the beautiful appearances and goings Xander is back. As numerous the bold and the beautiful suckers can recall, Xander is Julius' whoreson. He was dating Zoe Buckingham in London, and she was the bone who followed him to California. Of course, numerous the bold and the beautiful suckers sure did have a lot to say about Adane's comeback on the show. Some have taken to social media to note on the matter with, retuning to do what exactly? I didn't mind Xander, but I'd rather Nicole or Maya return if we bring back anyone from the Avant family, along with, Xander Avant returning is so arbitrary, but I also don't detest it. I guess perhaps Belle wants to really make up that youngish generation with Luna, Zend, and RJ. How long is he then for, or is it just a guest stint? Another the bold and the beautiful addict wrote, Maya or Nicole Avant coming back to the show for indeed a brief bow would make sense, but Xander? Commodity is over, but I'm surely going to tune in because Xander is a showstopper. Plus this might actually go nearly unlike other stories. The bold and the beautiful appearances and goings. What's going on with Xander? Of course, suckers will have to tune in to find out what will be coming. The bold and the beautiful charade weekdays on the CBS network. Check your original rosters for times. Adane Bradley returns to shake effects up on B&B. Get ready for a big cure of excitement as Adane Bradley is making a comeback on The Bold and the Beautiful. He's bringing back the character Xander Avant to the CBS day drama series. Suckers might flash back Bradley from his time on the show in 2018 and 2019. Xander's story took a break as he dealt with feeling really bad about being part of the Baby Beth blend-up. Now, effects are hotting up again in the cleaner pieces, and Xander is back at just the right moment. What's in store with his comeback? Let's cave in and find out. The bold and the beautiful Adane Bradley makes a comeback. Adane Bradley is coming back to the show as Xander Avant, and effects are about to get intriguing. He'll be back on screen starting December 28th. For those who need a quick lesson, Xander Avant was last seen in 2019, when he left Los Angeles and headed back to his family in London. The reason? He felt guilt over his involvement in the Baby Beth switch. Back also, he and Zoe faced the consequences of their conduct. They got the charge from Forrester, and suckers were left wondering if they'd ever return. Emma, Zoe, and Xander at Forrester Creation, but surprise, surprise, Xander is making a return to The Bold and the Beautiful. According to Soap Opera Digest, he'll be participating scenes with Finn. Brace yourselves because it looks like one of our favorite characters is in for a tough new year. Thomas has been enjoying some family love and a revived love with Hope. But with Xander's return, it seems like Thomas might hit a many bumps in his smooth lift. Now, Xander's back, and we're all wondering what he knows about Thomas's shady moves. Could he be the one to unmask the sap on some of the Forrester family's retired stuff? Finn and Xander at Finn's clinic. The timing of Xander's return is intriguing, especially as Thomas believes that everyone has forgotten his once miscalculations. Cleaner operas are known for their surprises, and Xander's comeback muscle mess up Thomas's plans for a fresh launch. What will Xander's return mean for the Forresters?